So let's finish that, then we can. Or
Yeah, okay.
okay, or otherwise there are so many sessions. Office hour tomorrow is office hour, so you can ask also. So the today's, let's finish the today's purpose. What is the
O-
purpose for today's session? Then we can.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, so let me share my screen, then we can go with the today's session. Uh, I'm starting the session. Okay. So what you can do, like, let me tell you the. You will need to go to the joinpd.com, and there you will, when you go to the Chrome directly with your laptop or mobile, what you have, and go to the joinpd.com and type this number. Without this, there is no space in that. Okay. So, am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so go to the new Chrome browser to type this joinpd.com. You will directly ask the password and just type this one without giving any space. So then you can directly join the our slide. There we will see some question and we'll discuss the solution.
Okay.
Yeah. Please everyone join this one. That would be good to answer. You can answer, like, you will see the question and you'll give the answer of that question easily. To join this slide, just go to, just open a new browser of your laptop, tablet or mobile, and from Google Chrome, in Google Chrome, and then just type joinpd.com. We'll ask a password. Just type this MAYAEJ without giving any space. It's looking here a space here, but no need to give a space. Just type that and you will join the session. Okay, so like that you can do. Let's start now. You will see easily password. It will be show off your, here it will be show the password. I just need to go the joinpt.com. So this is the first, and process to answer is like, plan for this session is how to join. And just now I said you can join WebEx Zoom. This is WebEx. We are here in WebEx. And join peer deck. I need to go to joinpd.com and so one thing need to just keep a note and pen ready for solving problem, because I will give you problem, will give 5 to 10 to 15 minute. You will solve that, you will answer, because some questions have some lengthy things. So it needed 15 minute. So I will give time that much. You need to solve that. Then we will discuss the solution. So now the next step for every question, yeah, that's the information here I just told you. And after that we will discuss the solution. And the question will be, this is the just information, how the question will look like in your mobile desktop or uh, uh, this whatever you have device. It will look like the question is here, the questions options will be here, and this section is in, if you are using desktop, the answer section will be easily show in right side. If you are using mobile, it will show in the below side to answer this one. And this is the same explaining with the example. You will easily get that. Like this is the test problem. You can see that this is the portion here. Something is written and answer the following. I am working professional. So you will get now the at the below, if you are using uh, yeah, if you are using mobile laptop, will able to see that like how many responses we get. A, B. So 27 student have responded B. So like that you will get the options to answer the question. Seven are working professional, eight are professional. So I'm looking, there are 88 participants, but join only 74. So who is remain? The thing is just join. You can see it here how to go. Just join. Just go to the joinpvt.com. Type this code without giving any space, and you're able to join. And try to answer this, all of you. I'm looking 76 participants are there and only 61. So try to answer all of you, then it will be a kind of record for me also, for us. Okay, so let's move on to the, yeah, let's wait 1 minute. Participants are
Sir, what should I write, sir? Where should we write?
this, so this code MAY and AEJ.
Where we should type that?
Just okay, let me show you. Just go to the, just type on your Chrome joinpd.com.
Okay, okay. I have joined through WebEx, sir.
Okay. No, no. So in new page, I am saying, just in open new page of your
Okay,
Chrome,
okay, okay.
and there just keep this. Go to joinpd.com and type this code. Okay. So let's move to the next slide. Okay. Answering participants, we have 93. Okay. So let's move to the next slide. participants are increasing. Okay, let's wait 1 minute more. If anyone have problem to join this slide, please let me know. Again, I am repeating, just go to the new tab of your Chrome or any whatever the search engine you are using, and okay. Okay, so let's move to the question. That would be good. Okay. So this is the first question. The question, the information is here given. Points P, Q, and R, the coordinates are given of each point, are collinear. Okay. The question is identify the coordinate of the point R from the following. So R is as a dummy. You need to answer which point is going to be R. The hint is given here. Collinear points, whom we will say like what do we make collinear points? Three or more points that lie on a same straight line, then we will say the points are collinear. So I am giving to this for this question is 5 minutes. We will wait for that, and I will wait your responses also.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes,
I
Yuvraj.
have doubt in on some question in a practice assignment.
Okay, so we will discuss later. Let's finish
Okay,
this slide.
okay, sir. So it's 2 hours, yes, you know?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, once we answer it, just we have to enter one. We have to just press the enter, isn't it, sir?
Just answer them. Which option is correct? Just type which is your response kind of. So you can choose option A, option B. Just write option A, option B. It will
Option B,
automatically
option C,
reflect.
option D, whatever. Then we have to just leave it. No entering is no pressing the enter is not required.
No, 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 nothing.
Press the enter, it goes to the next.
So no, nothing. Just you give your response there.
Sir, it's a multiple choice question.
This is
Hello?
okay. What? So answer that at if you are getting two answer, you can answer that, or you are getting one answer. So that's up to you.
Oh, okay, sir.
Assume that this is a multiple.
Okay.
Let's wait for 2 minutes more. We can start discuss the solution of it. Let me see 61 responses we got from 99. Let me mute to all of you. One minute more, then we'll start the solution of the question. So try to answer as much as possible. Let's see that responses also. Many of you looking gave the correct answers. Okay, so now it's over. So anyone can unmute yourself and can discuss how you are solving this problem. That would be good. Then we will list the solution.
Logic was
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I calculated the
Okay.
line equation, and from
Okay.
that I derived that A and D are the right options because the line equation which I derived was y is equals to 2x.
Okay. Okay.
Sir,
Or
we
we
can
can use
solve this by
area of
slope
triangle,
method.
sir.
Oh
Area.
yes, yes. On also area of triangle using that we can answer that also.
See,
Yes.
my
We
logic
get a
was that
A.
see the
Yes.
x coordinate is increasing by step 1 and y coordinate is increasing by step 2. So the points
Okay.
which are collinear should be definitely by increasing by step 2 in the y coordinate.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it cannot be collinear.
Yeah, that is also
Or else we
okay.
can equate the
And we
slope.
can also do by calculating the slope.
Yeah, using the slope also we can do. Yes. Okay.
And there's also a formula for that. A1 by B1, sorry, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. We can also use that.
Yes. Yes, we can also use that. That is also. Hmm. So let's discuss the solution. Yeah, we look. Yeah, that's the more steps like using a triangle, area of triangle, slope. Also using this one, like these 2 points, you can see that only multiply with the -1. The next one is lie to be the next. This is how they look like. So you guessing answer also can easily done. And also A by B kind of also we can do. So let's see that what we have. So we did for using the slope of the line. So in step 1, since the points P and Q and R collinear, then their slope must be equal. Slope means joining, like join the line PQ, find the slope, and join the line QR and find the slope. If they are collinear, their slope must be equal. That is slope of PQ is equal to slope of QR, like that here. Formula for slope is if you have 2 points, so y2 minus let's say x1 and y1 and x2 and y2, then here their slope must be equal. Please mute. Okay. Okay. So then what you can do here the points are -1, -2, and 1, 2. So this is going to be the when you substitute here, assuming to be x1, y1, x2, y2. and another one is Hg. So when you substitute here the formula, you will get an equation. Here is equation is S is equal to 2g. So clearly that twice the x coordinate of R is y coordinate. So the option A and D must be correct option, as here we can see this one. So hope many of you got the idea how to solve this one. If anyone have doubt, we can ask. You can unmute yourself and tell that. Okay. So now let's move to the next question. This one is somewhat interesting. So publishing house purchase a printing machine for rupees 50,000. At the end of 5 years, the value of the machine is supposed to be, the prices will reduce as become the older and older. After 5 years, it will be supposed to be rupees 10,000 only. If the loss in the value is assumed to be the linear, then what is the yearly loss in the value of machine? So there are 4 options. So you can choose your option. Let's say that you have 8 minutes. Let's see some responses also. So without like, no need to just try to solve then answer. No need to go with the while looking with just okay, options are increasing. This option is going to be many people are choosing. So not just go. You can get that. Yeah, if you are missing something, you are making a wrong calculation, you can correct yourself, and then after finding the answer, numeric answer, then you should to answer. So, I request you to all of you that please fill this Google form. This is just for a record, just for data. We are taking this, so you can fill this Google form also. I just posted in chat box. So there is nothing. This is not for any bonus mark, any kind of. This is just for a record. So who have participants have joined us, please fill this form. That would be good.
Sir, where is the chat box, sir? Where is the form?
I just
Find
posted in chat box message in the messaging course in chat box. Yeah, I looking like there many participants have posted also. Please don't write in chat. Okay, joinpt.com options are so there you can see. Okay, thank you, Bhavik.
View Tom. View form.
Form already I posted it again. I posted it again.
This max one live session 200922. Okay.
So let's solve it. I remain to at least 26 participants remain to answer. Let's wait them.
Do it little faster.
Okay, so yeah, let's wait. It's already 5 minutes. I give it 2 minutes more. Then we will do the next question.
So we have another session starting at 8.
Okay. Okay, no issue. So okay, so just 1 minute more because some participant answering still. 1 minute more. Let's say 8:30. It is 8:29. 18:29. Time is.
Where is the chat board?
You can in the message you can see like when you join that you can easily see in right side or below of it there is a written chat. Okay, so let's move to the so anyone wants to answer this question? What is my question is what is the this is a real life example of uh, the coordinate system. So what is here in this question is asking. This is my one question. Then we will discuss the solution.
This is basically the slope of the
Sir,
line.
we need to find the slope.
We have
Slope
to
of the
find
line. So
Okay.
x-axis, y-axis. I mean, y-axis it will be 0, 50,000, and
Mm-hmm.
another point we can find out is fifth year it will be 10,000. So it will be 5, 10. So
Mm-hmm.
m is equal to 50,000 minus 10,000 divided by x-axis 5 minus 5, which is 40 by 5. Which is equal to 4,000 40,000 by 5, which is 88,000. D is the answer.
So yeah. So actually, this here you can see what is the yearly loss.
Same,
So loss
same.
is kind of rating, I mean, like a gradient, how the slope is depreciation. So saying asking for the depreciation kind of thing. Let me mute to all of you, please. Who don't want to speak for regarding this? Please, no need to speak here. Okay, so this is of the line which is that as solution. So here we can assume in the first step, let y represent the value of machine and x represent the number of year after purchasing the machine. So we assume that then in starting time, purchasing time, the time would be 0, like x is the represented number of year after purchasing the time. So at in starting initial time x should be 0 because at that time you are purchasing, and y is the price of the machine, so 50,000 that. And after 5 year it's saying, so after 5 years we already assume that then x is going to be 5 and y is the giving the price of the machine. That means y is at that time the price of machine is 10,000. Now we can change that as x. One point is 0, 5 and 50,000 and second point is 5 and 10,000. So what will be the yearly loss of the value of the machine? The slope will give us the yearly loss or depreciation of the value, loss of the value of machine. The slope formula you already we just now last time we discussed last question, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. If you substitute here, this is going to be 10,000. So assuming to be this 5 and 10 the second point and 0 and 50 to be the first point, when you substitute here, this is going to be 10,000 minus 50,000 divided by 5 minus 0, which give the answer 8,000. So yearly loss in the value of machine is 8,000. So can you give me the equation of what will be the equation to find the value of machine for any particular year? What is going to be
Sir,
the
y is equals to c minus mx.
y is equal to c max? So what is that equation? If you tell here, what is going to be that?
Sir,
y equal to
y would
minus 8. Y minus 50,000 is equal to 8,000 times x. That's the equation.
Okay,
Sir, y equals to minus 8,000 x plus 50,000.
8,000. Okay. Yes. So yeah, how to easily we can find? See, we have the slope of the equation. Slope of the line is 8,000, and we have already y intercept at x is equal to 0. We have 50,000. So what is going to be the equation then? Easily we can substitute in the slope intercept form, y is equal to mx plus c. So m here we have 8,000 and c as the y intercept, which is 50,000. So we can easily get the answer, y is equal to 50,000 minus 8,000 x, or whatever you can rearrange the term and can make a general form of, or in any form, intercept form, whatever you want. So hope all of you get the idea how to solve this problem. The next problem is very interesting. This is the next problem which we have the coordinate. The coordinate of points A, B, and C are shown in the figure here. This is A, this is B, and this is C. A is 0, 10, minus 2.5, and C is 5, 1. Suppose the slope of line L2 is 2. The information is one thing is given. This line is L1 and this line is L2. And slope of L2 is given 2. And D is, both lines are intersecting at point D here. Okay. Line L1 and L2. So which of the following statements is going to be correct? The point D will be, what is the coordinate of point D? What is the equation of line L1? L1 and L2 are perpendicular, okay, or L1 is parallel to the L2. So which option going to be correct? Like this is, you can assume that this is a multiple MSQ kind of thing.
I can't select two options.
So okay, so this is okay. So this is here. Okay, just one minute. Here is written an option. So not this is multiple. This is an option. So this is MCQ. Okay.
How to choose two options? I mean, I press one, the other one goes away.
No, so this is, you can assume this is MCQ, not MSQ. This is MCQ. Only one option is correct. Here just written the which of the following statements.
Sir, single choice, no, sir? Not.
This is a single choice. This is single choice question. I just choose only one option.
Can you please push the forms which you sent?
Okay, okay. Let me give again the. Let me
Yes,
post
sir.
in
It is
chat.
not showing in my chat option.
Okay.
Okay.
Now just post it.
Okay.
So let's see some. We got 38 responses. So D is not D and A. So when you are answering, please there are like different thing. Equation, perpendicular, parallel, and then point T also. Calculate those point, that point, find the equation line L1, L2, then decide that they are going to be parallel or perpendicular. My side is raining too fast. Maybe my voice, or maybe I will get disconnected. So please let me know when my voice is not clear to you or anything. Sixty students have responded. 61, 62. One response for option D. So who had answer? Please see that these two lines are not going to be parallel. Parallel means they will never intersect. Let's wait 2 more minutes, then we will discuss the solution. People try to answer as much as possible. That would be good. Because I'm looking, there are 117 participants and only 71 participants have answered this. So, like as a hint, this is very important. The slope of line L2 is 2. This is very important. And using this, you can answer that this line is having slope 2 and passing through this point. So easily you can get that equation of line 2. Once you get that, this line is intersecting the y-axis. So anyhow you can get the coordinate of D. And once you got the coordinates of point D, so to get the equation of line L1, you have 2 points. This point, line L1 is passed through point C and point D. So you can use 2-point form to get the equation of line L1. Once you got line equation of line L1, okay.
Once this is done, like, can you please explain by solving this?
Yes. Just one more minute, then that's all. I'm looking, many of you answered option C. Okay. So let's see that which option is going to be. Did you calculate an equation, line L1, all of you? Or of point D? Just an idea, I just giving that. You can find the point D easily using, well.
Yes.
Okay.
By option I have did, sir.
Okay. So like it's look like it is perpendicular, but when we compare without finding the equation L1 and L2, it's difficult. By looking the picture, it's difficult to answer that L1 and L2 are perpendicular or not. So let's discuss the solution of this question. Okay, so in first step, find the equation of line L2. The most important hint or information is slope of the line is given 2. Okay, and the second thing is already from the picture you can see it passes through minus 2.5 and 1. So using one 1-point form, and you can find the equation of line. Using 1-point form, you have already slope and point. So using 1-point form, you can find the equation which is going to be this one, y is equal to 2x plus 6. And what is the formula? 1-point form, y minus y1, y1 means that point coordinate y1 plus or equal to slope, which is m, and x minus x1. If you substitute in that these values, you will get the equation of line as y is equal to 2x plus 6. Now find the coordinates of point D. So how would you find? You can see that it is intersecting the y-axis. That means x is, when it will intersect the y-axis, the x is going to be 0. In that case, when we substitute in this equation x is equal to 0, you will get that y is equal to 6. Sorry. There is typo here. Y is equal to 6 you will get. So the point coordinates of point is 0, 6. Now the next one is check if once you find the equation point D, then using 2-point form you have this line L1. L1 is passes through point C and point D, and you have already C is given from the information 5.1 and D is just now you calculated 0.6. So using 2-point form you can get the equation of line L1, which is this one. How you will get this? Using 2-point form. What is that? Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Using that, you can find the equation of the line 1. And now you want to conclude that these two lines are parallel or perpendicular. So first find the slope of both equations, both lines. Sorry, both lines. So let's say slope of M2, which is, let's say for line L1 is -1, and for line L2 is, let's say, already here you can see slope is 2 already given. Okay. Now they are perpendicular when the slope multiplication of their slope will equal to -1. But you can see that when you multiply, you will not get -1. So these two lines are not perpendicular. And parallel is, I have already seen, all of you got that these two are not parallel. So parallel means their slopes should be equal. So their slopes are not equal. So means these two lines are not perpendicular. But I have seen many responses for option C. So that's why I just said please calculate the equation of the line. So these two lines are not perpendicular, also not parallel also.
Sir, sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
Can you explain, please, sir, how the D coordinate comes?
D coordinate is, did you find the equation of line L2?
Yes, sir.
Once you find, so you can see that that line is intersecting y-axis.
Yes, yeah.
That means that point, this the x is going to be 0 and y is, you just substitute in the equation, you will get y. So here is a typo, here should be y. So you will get the coordinates of t.
Yeah.
So I hope all of you got the idea how to solve this one. If you have doubt, you can stop me. And so let's move to the next question. This is totally based on this question, but very interesting. This is the same, but something is on triangle. So the coordinates of A, B, C are shown in the figure as the previous one. Slope of L2 is also, as the information is as given previously, the same thing. The new thing is, suppose the area of triangle ABC and triangle BDC. This one, this bigger and this is smaller. Ratio is assumed that it is k:1. So find the value of k. We need to find the ratio of these two, ratio of area of triangle, bigger one and smaller one. So let's see that. Here you need to type the answer, I think. Okay. Only one response I got. So how you will find there are two methods to find the area. One is using the coordinates, which have already discussed in the video lecture also, how to find the area of triangle. For that you needed the coordinates of each vertex and then substitute in the formula. The second idea is height into base. This idea is given in a tutorial video, how to find the area of a triangle. The formula for that is, once you find the height of triangle and base, height of triangle and length of base, then you can do, the formula is 1/2 height into base. Using that formula also, we can calculate the area of a particular triangle. So using these two ideas, you can answer this question. So for bigger triangle, the vertex are given already. For the smaller triangle, the already we calculated the point coordinates of D. So also we have. So easily you can calculate the area using the coordinates. Otherwise, very easily you can calculate the using the formula height into base.
The ratio of 10:6 is the answer.
Okay. So let's see that. Okay, you can answer here in this response. The idea is height into base is very convenient, very easy. And the height is, let me give a hint, maybe people quickly give the answer. The height is, you can see that how it is. This is going to be the height for
That's one.
this
So
one
do
and
we
the bigger. Uh,
uh, uh,
yeah, Diksha.
so do we have to write answer like in proper numbers, or we can write that in rational number also?
Rational number like in point form, whatever you are getting the answer, you can put there.
Okay, okay.
Okay, asking for value k, so whatever like you got the value k as 5, 2, 3, whatever you got, just type that.
Okay. Okay.
So idea is height into base of 1 by 2, height into base. That height you can see easily that this is going to be perpendicular. So once you find this length for this triangle, this is going to be height. Base need to be calculated, length of the base. You have to use the distance formula to find the length and then easily get.
Sir, but that point of the height point is not given as the midpoint or anything of the chart. So how can we find the height, sir?
So height is actually you are calculating. So the last vertex, whatever you are taking, and the perpendicular, which should be a perpendicular, right, to the base. So this line is going to be, you can see parallel. This line is parallel to the x-axis, and this line is exactly perpendicular to the base. I think that also can answer. Or the height is one kind of also like this one. The height is this one. You can, if you are calculating, then this is going to be the height. If you are using the height this one, then this is, and base is going to be the this one.
Yes, sir.
For this height, this is going to be the base. For this height, this is going to be the base. And if you are using height this one, then this is going to be your base. So let's wait 2 more a minute. Then we will discuss the solution of it. This is just a calculation using the coordinates also, other or in the height base kind of thing. Let's see the responses. Responses are very close to 0.4. Oh, most of the time is 2. One minute more, then we will discuss the solution. And the solution itself is just using the coordinate system. Coordinates. You will see that using the area of triangle formula, that 1 by 2 x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 x3 plus in bracket x2 in bracket y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2 in mod. So let's discuss the solution of this question. Only 52 responses we got from 120 participants. Okay, so how we will go for this? So this is the solution. Find the area of triangle is, just use the formula for this one. Here is we didn't use the height base kind of thing, just using the coordinates. The formula is 1 by 2 in mod x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. So area of triangle ABC, we have already the points here. You can substitute here and we'll get 33.75. The area of triangle bigger triangle is going to be 33.75. Similarly, the area of a smaller triangle is 80.75. Now the value of k is going to be ABC. When you calculate this, k is to 1. This is going to be 1.8. So let's see, responses are very close to. Yes. Okay. So the answer is for value k, the value of k is 1.8.
Sir, can you show us the half into base into height method, sir? Because when we have done half into base into height, it comes as 10 is to 6. Because
Sir, I have a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
That means I think I don't know, but we have to use half into base into height when there is 90-degree angle in some side.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot use that all the time. Isn't it so?
No, this is for general triangle also.
For general
Not only
triangle
for
also we can use half into base into height.
height and half
in
into.
this case, half into base is 7.5. That is 2.5 plus 5, 7.5. Into height is for bigger one is 10. That is the y coordinate.
10 minus 1.
Yeah, so then 10 minus 1. Okay, 9. Sorry.
So the point will come using this one, like this is going to be somewhat when you calculate the length. So that's why it will come to 1.8 something, whatever will come. So the formula is not wrong. That is correct for any triangle.
Sir, one
Okay.
trick what I have over here is, since base is common for both the triangles, it's the ratio of heights. So ratio of outer triangle is 9 and inner triangle height is 5.
5. The 9 is to 5.
9. So 9 by 5. So 1.8.
Okay.
So to find the height of the inner triangle, we find the coordinates, right, first?
For the inner triangle also, already we have calculated the coordinate of D. So using the formula, this bigger one, mod, you can find the triangle, area of the smaller triangle, DBC. So let's move to the next
Excuse me, sir.
question.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, one doubt.
Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
during the I have used the same kind of formula that sir has just mentioned, but
Yes.
I got this 1.5. So the K is 1.8 itself, but the area is different.
Okay.
So I got 22.5 and 12.5. So when we are doing the substitutions, I will get K is equal to 1.8.
Okay. So, please check your calculation. This is also the calculated here.
Sir, I'm getting K is equal to 1.67.
But the answer is 1.8. So check your. This is just a calculation. You may make a mistake in doing the calculation. Okay. This is just an idea. You can recheck your calculation and then.
Sir, with half into base into height, answer is coming 1.67.
Yes, sir.
No,
Even mine is coming 1.67.
no. Still the answer will same. It is coming to 9 by 5. It will come.
Sir, I've checked
Yeah, it's 9 by 5.
It will come 9 by 5. Okay. So still the answer is correct using the height and base. So please check your again calculation.
No, sir, it comes as 10 by 6
I also
only.
got 1.6, sir.
How come it will be 9? Sir, it should be 10 by 5, 10 by 6, sir.
It should be 10 by 6.
Yes.
That way, sir, answer should be 1.6.
Not 10 by
It is
9 by 5.
9 by 5, not 10 by 6. So I also made that mistake. Someone has clarified because
Oh,
base
yes.
is not.
We missed it. Like here is
point
going to be. This is
is not
going to
10
be
because
9.
1 is the base.
This is going to be
9.1.
9 and this is going to be
5.
4. How much this is? This is 6, right? The one
6
reduced.
minus
So
1.
9 by 5 will come.
9 by 5 is the answer.
Answer 9 by 5 will come as a K. Okay.
What did you tell about the height? Could you repeat, please?
In
Sorry.
this step we did not
Sir, it will come
see how
10
to.
by 6 now.
See what is, let me tell you. See, this is not the x-axis. So your height is, this is 10, right? This is the whole 10. This is whole 10. So this is 1 centimeter, as you can say, this is 1 here. So this is going to be 9. The whole is 9. Now for this triangle, okay, for this triangle, again we have 0, 6 the point, okay, 6 is at y-axis, this is 6. Now reduce 1, so this is going to be 5, right?
Yes, sir, clear.
Now
Yes, sir, clear.
calculate the base, this one, and
Yeah.
substitute in value base it to height. You will get that it is going to be the 9 by 5,
9
which
by
is
5.
answer is 1.8. Okay.
So how, sir,
One doubt. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir. So depending upon the what value we are taking up x2, x2, does the area changes according to that, or the area just remains constant?
So the formula in the video lecture, sir said formula will true. You will, when you go to the anti-clockwise. So if you are assuming A this one, so B is going to be this and this. If you are assuming A as this one, so B is this one and C is going to be this one. Then your formula will valid anti-clockwise. Or if you are assuming A is this, then B is going to be this and C is going to be this. That's the mean saying to be the anti-clockwise.
Okay,
So
understood.
like this one is x1 y1, this is going to be x2 y2, and this is going to be x3 y3, like this. If you are assuming this is x1 y1, yes, and then it is going to be x2 y2, and then it is, this one is going to be x3 y3. So that is the mean to say the anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so let's move to the next question. This is one again the interesting thing. Based on the same information you have, difference is consider a new line. So this information is the same, but consider a new line L3 which pass through the point A, which is passes through the point here. I don't know how it is passes. We don't know how it is passes. But the information, next information about L3 is it's parallel to the x-axis. So it is going to be the parallel to x-axis. What will be the area of region enclosed by the these three lines? So if it is parallel to this line, so it will make a it will create a triangle. So what is going to be the area of that triangle? Let's see the responses. Again, using height to base, you can answer this, and or using the bigger formula.
We need to find the coordinates where L1 and L2 joins, right?
Yes, where, so yeah, the idea is you need to find the intersection point of L1 and L3 and L1, sorry, L2 and L3. Let's, you can assume that this point is intersecting at some point and so on. Find the coordinate of it, find the distance of it. The best idea is the best thing, height into base is easily can be done because this line is parallel to the x-axis. So, and height is going to be, you know, passing through this A and D. So this you can
9 minus 5, 4.
So you can easily get the answer. I just given the trick, an idea.
Coordinate.
Let's wait 2 more minutes. That's all for this question. This is not a tough question. You can enter the number. What is going to be the area of that enclosed region? One minute more. Who had didn't fill who didn't fill the Google form? Let me post it again in the chat. Please fill that. This is just for us. There is nothing, not a tendency, any kind of. There is nothing. Okay, so shall we start the solution? Only I am getting 22, very low.
Sir, 1 more minute, please.
Okay, okay. Only 29, 30 responses. Is that much calculative? I don't think so. It is much calculative.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Did we get these slides of question anywhere?
Yeah, it will be given to in the
Where,
portal.
sir?
Yeah.
Okay,
In
sir.
the live session slide section.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Vinay. So can we start?
Join PD. It is asking to enter a number. What student?
This number MAYAEJ.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes. So can we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So already all information I have already given almost. So equation of that line L3 is as parallel to this. So what is going to be? Just remain. It is if it is parallel, so slope is going to be 0. So only the intercept y-intercept will be y is equal to y-intercept, and it's already said that is passing through the A point, and A point is 0, 10. So the intercept will remain in the equation, that is equation of line is y is equal to 10. Once you have y is equal to 10, you have already the equations of these two lines. Just substitute in those equations. Once you substitute in those equation y is equal to 10, you will get x is equal to something, whatever you have. So once you substitute, you will get x is equal to -4 for this. When you substitute in this equation of this line, you will get x is equal to -4. And when you substitute in the equation for this line, so you will get x is equal to 2. So the coordinates for the where the points lines are intersecting, like suppose this is the intersection point for L3 and L1, so this is going to be -410, and once for this is 210. So this is now what is going to be the area. Now you have already all vertex, so already calculated, already discussed the formula. Otherwise, the second thing is just calculate the height here. This is going to be the height. So height, what will be here? 4. And what is going to be the base here? This is going to be the base. So this is parallel to x-axis. So if this is -4 and this is 2, so how much this distance is?
6.
4 and 2. 6. So this length is 6. And just calculate that, you will get 12, I think. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So the answer for this, the area enclosed in these 3 lines is 12. Otherwise, you can use the formula x1 y2 minus y3. Like that, you can substitute and values in that
So,
and get the answer. Yes. Yes, Tripti?
so y -4, 10 ps. Y.
Y, just substitute like you have already see. You got y is equal to 10, the equation of the line L3, right?
Yes.
Equation of the line L3 is this. Now, how you will find the intersection point of these two lines? You have to solve that equation, right? When you are solving, you have already y is equal to 10, and when you substitute in the equation of this line, what you will get? You will get the y is equal to 10, you will get the value of x. That is going to be -4. Is it clear, Tripti?
No, sir. Not understanding.
Okay. What is the equation of the line of L1? Can anyone here tell?
Y equals to 2x plus 6.
Plus x. 2x plus x.
6.
Plus 6. Okay, this is the equation of line L1. This line.
L2,
This
sir.
line.
This is the equation of L2.
Okay, this is L2. Okay. What is the equation for line L1?
X plus y equal to 6.
What is y is equal to?
Minus x plus 6.
Y is
Minus
equals to
x
2x minus 12.
This one. So now we have L3 is y is equal to 10. This is the equation for L3. Now substitute. We want to solve these two equations. This equation and this equation. So we have y is equal to 10. So 10 is here, minus x plus 6. So what is going to be the x here? This side is minus and this side is 4. So x is equal to -4. You got that. You will get that. Anant has raised hand. Okay, Anant, what is that? You have doubt?
No, sir.
Okay.
I
So you will
understand.
get the point x is equal to -4. So the point P is going to be -4 and y is equal to 10 you have already. So the point is -4, 10. Similarly, when you solve this equation and this equation, you will get the point 2 and 10. Now you have all points, all vertices, coordinates of all vertex. Just find the formula. Otherwise, base into height also. So let's move to the next question. It is interesting. A line is represented by this. Okay, equation of a line is given. If the mirror image is taken with respect to y-axis, a new line is formed. Okay, what will be the equation of that line? So hint is, use this hint. Hint is one tutorial have already discussed that what is going to be the mirror. So only the sign of x coordinate changes when the mirror is taken with respect to y axis. Okay. So what is the new line like when you took the mirror of that line with respect to y axis? So what is going to be the new line? Equation of that line.
So M will change sign.
Only the x coordinate, sign of x coordinate will change. Like suppose this is the line. So the new line, you are taking the mirror of with respect to this axis, y axis, this is y axis. So the line will be like mapped to like this, like this, like this. So it will look like the line is this. So what is the equation of this line? This is the question. So you can see that only as a hint, you can see only coordinates of x coordinates are changing, but y coordinate is same for this line, this line. You can see like x coordinate means, sorry, I meant this coordinate, like if this is the here, so this is the point here. Only x coordinate is changing for this line. Y coordinates are the same.
Sir,
Hmm.
could you repeat the diagram again?
I just said, suppose this is the line, okay? This is the line.
Yes.
So mirror of this line with respect to this axis, this is y axis, is how it will be. It will be mapped like this, right? It will be like, so it will be this line. When you take the mirror of it, this line, it will be like this. So what is going to be the equation of this line? Let's see how many responses we have. 34, and many of you answered B. Let's skip to 1 more minute, 2 more minutes, that's all. So have remain, let me give the idea. So idea is you have already from the equation, you will get this point and this point. So I just said the x coordinate will be changed with the, what is that? Only sign will change. So what it mean that if it is here, then change the sign of this point. So you will get here. So that means you got the point here. This coordinates you got of this point. Coordinates you got for of this point. You have already coordinates for this point. So using 2-point form, you can easily calculate equation of this line. So 1 more minute I will give, then we'll discuss the solution. The next question is very, very interesting. That is that for that question we'll give 10 minutes.
Shivam, questions are definitely interesting. but where I am failing to understand its application to data science. Alright. So
See, when
what?
you come to like maths 2 and the next courses, then you will see that will find that like see the coordinate system is very important for the maths 2 when you come to in the solving equations, vectors. There you need to solve that. And then the maths 2 will help you to solve the MLF, to do the MLF, machine learning foundation. There you will, without maths 2 you are unable to reach the MLF, because there you need to eigenvalue and eigenvector. And eigenvalue in and eigenvectors is, you can see the matrix, for the matrix these numbers, and matrix is the base of data science. Like one by one you are reaching to there.
Understood. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
So let's move to the solution of it. Just now,
Excuse me, sir.
let me see. Yes, yes.
Sir, when I tried to join this study room,
Uh-huh.
no one is connecting, sir. May I know why?
I don't know, maybe that time student are not
Sir?
participating. I don't know that. I don't know for that. Like maybe no one is there. Like that, it's happening. It's happening. Like you are only joining that, or you are facing the difficulty in joining that in a study room. Is
I don't
that?
know. If we have any doubts, we can join in that room and we can clarify our doubts, right?
No, no, that is for office hour, right?
Uh-huh. The study room is not for that.
I don't think so. The study room is, you will find your classmates there and
Only for
study as
within our classmates we can join.
so solution is, as just now I told you, I just given the hint, the same thing. Rearranging the equation, like this, you have this equation, you need to find the intercepts, like this coordinate and this coordinate, right? So how you will get that? Using the, when you change this equation in intercept form, what is that? X by y by a plus x by b equal to 1, and compare it, then you will get the x-intercept and x-intercept and y-intercept. So when you change it, how you will get? Just divide by the 56. Like here is 1 we needed right side for that equation, so divide by 56. When you divide, you will get y by 8 plus x by 7 is equal to 1. So that means the y-intercept is going to be 8, and the x-intercept is going to be 7. So the points are on here is 0 comma 8, and here is 7 comma 0. So this the to you find the points here. Now, as just said, the sign will change when you take the mirror image of this line. So this point is going to be minus 70, because my sign will change only. So this point is going to be minus 70. Now you have 2 points for this line, and using 2-point form you can easily get the equation of this line. As here we just
Sir,
in
is
the
this
screen,
both lines are perpendicular?
not necessary. You can check that is it is going to be perpendicular, or you can check like what is here. Here is your slope is 8 by 7. Here is slope is, what is here slope for this?
Line is 8 by 7, sir. So for this
Minus.
line, it is 8 by 7. So from your equation, only one equation matches the slope 8 by 7. So that is going to be the answer. That's
Okay,
what my
okay.
assumption was when I answered.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, these two lines are going to be perpendicular when you compare to the, because this is for this line slope is minus 8 by 7, I think, and for this line is 8 by 7. No, no, these two lines are not going to perpendicular. Okay. So let's move to the next question.
So 1 second.
Mhm.
Slope in intercept form will be like x by a plus y by b equals to 1, right?
X
But
by a, y by, or whatever the convenient one. Like here, the convenient form is y by a plus x by b, or you can assume x by a. However, like when you change in this form, x by a plus y by b kind of, you need to compare and need to find a and b. So that's going to be the intercepts, and
Sir,
you can move to the
sorry,
question.
sir. Is there any need to do calculations?
No, calculation is no, just
Sir,
calculation is what?
actually, I have done this like 7y minus 8x equal to 56. This is the line one
Uh,
equation,
uh,
and I have just done negative to positive. That means y coordinate to be the same and x coordinate to be the positive.
okay.
Means alternate the signs,
Uh-huh.
and then the answer comes.
Okay, so you got the same answer?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it will work because x is going to be shifted with the minus x.
Yes,
That's
exactly,
all.
sir.
That's it. So yeah, it will work.
So you're saying if the mirroring is on x-axis or y-axis, both will have result in the same what do you call it, answer?
Same answer? No, no, no. You are getting the different equation,
Yeah.
right?
Can you go back to the question, please, for a minute? Okay, fine. With respect to y-axis, I got it. Okay, thanks.
So let's move to the next question. This is
Before
which I
one
want to
second,
discuss.
one last question. So if
Yes,
the
yes,
mirror
yes.
is on x-axis, then will the same trick work? Meaning, if I
Same
negate the
trick, right?
y-axis symbol to negative, will the same trick work?
Negative.
Okay,
Correct, correct. Yes.
thank you. Sorry.
Yes. So this one is we have a carom board is a square board. A carom board is a square board with a, let me mute to all of you. Okay, with a symmetrical design as shown in the diagram below. EFGH. Okay. Oh, sorry. Below EFG and H are the midpoints of these lines. This is the midpoint of this line. This is the midpoint of this line segment. This is the midpoint of this line segment, and this is the midpoint of this line segment. Okay. Rohit wants to pocket his last coin. Let me mute to all of you first. Rohit wants to pocket his last coin, which is at point T here, and take okay. So taking the law of reflection to be applicable, he strikes from the point M. He just strike from this point, okay, like this, so that the striker reflect at F, G, F, G, and H like this. It is moving the striker and hit the coin at E. Okay. Now this information is given. Choosing A to be the origin. Now assume that this point is, assuming this is x-axis, this is y-axis, A is origin. So which of the following option is going to be true? So assume, see that this line is actually the same on this line. This FGH is in, you can say collinear. So this is kind of a square. Okay, now you can answer that which option is going to be true. I'm looking 6 responses I got. Okay, let me show the question. So this is multiple MSQ kind of thing. Multiple answer can be for this question. Okay.
So can we see the question?
Yes, yes.
Sir,
Yes, Anand.
I want to ask these questions are available in practice assignment or not?
So did you try it that way? So it is the same. You can check that. These questions are so this slide will be available on your portal. After finishing this session, it will be on your portal.
Okay, sir. Some questions are
And the
available,
question,
but or some questions are not available on this
some
session.
question for some session, right? Solve with a slide will be always available.
Okay, sir.
Let's wait 3 minutes more. 3 to 4 minutes. Good to see that all of you are answering. Let's wait 2 more minutes. 2 or 3.
Done, sir.
Okay, okay. So please try to solve everyone. The hint type I will say. So as a hint, you can see these points are midpoints and coordinates. If this is origin and this is given 10 and this is a square, so all coordinates you can easily get of this is square, bigger square. These are the midpoints. So using midpoint section formula, you can get the midpoints, coordinates of all midpoints. Now once you have this point, you can get the equation of this line, and now you can see this line already. This is 1 meter, so equation of this line you can easily get the intersection point of these points. Here all intersection point easily can get using the equation of that line. Okay. Now once you got that, here is asking for GH and see FH. This line and this line are perpendicular. So as you can see, these lines are midpoints, so it may be perpendicular. You need to check. The process is to checking that is you need to find the equation of these lines and then compare. The compare means you need to find the slope of it and multiplied them. If you will get -1, then these two lines are going to be perpendicular line segments. And the next one is distance. You need to find M and E, this distance. So you need to find the coordinate of this point. You can easily get that because this line you have already calculated the equation of this line. So all information is here. So let's discuss the solution. Let me see the responses. 65 responses we got. So okay, so but is I have posted 1 2 answer. So let's see that all options, which option is going to be correct. Okay. Okay, let's discuss the solution of it. So we call for the square of all sides are equal. So for a square, you know the all sides are equal. So what you can do, see all sides are equal and this distance is given 10 meter and this is here 1. As the information is given. So this is 10. So this is going to be 10 0. This is going to be 10 10. This is going to be 0 10. So all coordinates is you can easily get. Now for each point. Now EFGH are the midpoints of these line segments. So using the intersection formula, what is intersection formula? For the midpoint is you can M and N going to be one kind of thing. So it is going to be x1 for x coordinate x1 plus x2 by 2, for y coordinate y1 plus y by 2. So using this formula you can get the this like here x1 plus x2 y1 plus y2 x1 plus x2 by 2 y1 plus y2 by 2. If you use that you will get the coordinate 5 0. Similarly use these 2 points, you will get the coordinate this one. Or also using the section formula or without that, this is the midpoint of this line segment. So this is 10 here, this length is 10, so this is going to be 5. This length is 10, so this is going to be 5 for that, and parallel to this line, so that's why 10 5. Similarly you can get this point and this point. Okay, so midpoints, coordinates of midpoints also you can easily get. Now the next one is, the question is asked for the intersection of line joining this one and this one, like asking for the points
Excuse me, sir.
where the yes.
So sorry to interrupt, sir, but I cannot understand how we got that side of square to be 10.
Oh, so 10 is already in the picture. I just missed that to tell you, but already in the picture it told you. No, I didn't miss, but its picture already is in picture itself. It is given this length is 10 and this length is 1.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. I missed that maybe.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So so one option is the segment GH intersect the inner square is at that point. So means this is the line, this line segment intersect the square, inner square is at this point. So how you will get that? To find the intersection point of inner square by the line segment GH, first find the equation of line segment. You need to find the equation of this line. How you will get? You have already the coordinates. 2 coordinates using 2-point form. You can easily get the equation of this line. Now, once you got the equation of this line, which is y is equal to minus x plus 15. Okay. So, what is going to be this line segment? See, this is 1. Okay. And so when you substitute here, so this is how much this line is. So this is, you need to reduce, this is 1 meter. So when you reduce, this line segment is parallel, this is square. So this line segment is y is equal to 9. So when you substitute in this equation y is equal to 9, you will get x is equal to 6. So this point is going to be 6, 9. And for this point, this line and this line. So this equation of this line, again, it is going to be x is equal to 9. Why? Because this is the origin and this much, this line is here. And this is the 1. You reduce 1 here. So this is going to be x is equal to 9. This equation of this line is x is equal to 9. So when you substitute in that equation, you will get y is equal to 6. So your point, intersection point in the inner square is going to be 6, 9 and 9, 6. So that option is going to be correct.
Excuse
Now,
me.
yes. Yes, Anshu? Getting know what I am saying? Find the equation of this line, find the equation of this line.
Yes, sir.
This line is parallel and you can easily get that equation of these lines, and find the intersection of these two lines. We can get the point coordinates of this point and this point. Now, FH and GH are perpendicular line segment. How you will get that? You need to find the equation of this line and of this line, and find the slope of it, and check the multiply the slope of these two lines, and if you multiply them, if you will get -1, then it is going to be perpendicular. And actually these are perpendicular because these are the, see, this is the square. In the geometrically, if you will say, without using the coordinate system or this kind of thing, whatever we are studying here, you can also say that using the square, because this is a rectangular, sorry, this is a square.
So how you
Now,
get the point M coordinates?
point M.
Yeah.
This one. Okay, we will see that. So to get point M, see, this is the midpoint, this is the midpoint, right? So you can find the equation of this line. And you have already, what is going to be the equation of this line? This is going to be y is equal to 1. And you can find the equation of this line. When you substitute, you will get the intersection point here. Right? So using that, you can find the coordinate.
Excuse me, sir. So because like what I'm not able to understand here, because even when you are explaining, because the cursor is either very small or I can't locate it. So when you are saying this line and this line, I'm actually not able to find which lines are those. So if
Okay.
if you like, that is the problem, where I can't get it. So
Okay,
if you
so
could,
slowly I am speaking. See, you have this coordinate,
yes, sir.
and so this point and this point. Okay,
Yes,
this
sir.
point and this point. So using 2-point form, you can easily find the equation of this line. Right? 2-point form, you can find the equation of this line. Once you find the equation of this,
Better way is to tell we know the coordinates of point E. We know the coordinates of point F. So the EF line EF can be shown as like that. You can tell, sir, instead of showing.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay. You can find the equation of the line E and F. Okay. Once you find the equation of the line EF, and you can find the equation of this line, this which pass through M, you can see that this line. So what is going to be the equation of this line? This is going to be y is equal to 1, because this height is given 1 meter and this is parallel to this line. So equation of this line which this passes through M is y is equal to 1. Now you can get the intersection point of the line EF and this line, which is going to be, when you solve this, you will get 4 and 1. The coordinates is 4, 1. Similarly, other inner coordinates you can find easily using finding the equation of lines and other two lines, whatever you have. You can now get the idea how to find the inner intersection point of with the inner square. Okay. Once you find the points here, okay, now you got the point M, which is 4, 1, and already E is midpoint of A and D. Then the distance you can calculate using the distance formula. Once you calculate distance formula, you will get the distance is root 2. For this M is 4, 1, and this is 5, 0. So using distance formula, you can find the distance between these two lines, which is going to be root 2. The formula is here. You already know that. So in that case, the all option going to be correct. Now let me know if you are not getting what I just now discussed. Okay. So can we move to the next question?
Yes.
Yes.
Or still if you have, please let me know. I will again repeat that. Okay. So let's move. Only one question will remain. So this one, after this, only one question will remain. So this question is a line perpendicular to the line segment joining the points A is 1, 0 and B is 2, 3 divides. So a line perpendicular to the line segment. So if you join these 2 points, okay, and a point is which is perpendicular to these 2 points is intersect at point C in the ratio of 3:1. So what is, then the question is, what is going to be that perpendicular line, equation of that perpendicular line in general form? So these two lines are joined. Okay, these two lines, when we join that, a perpendicular line joining these 2 points is something is some line is there which intersect that line segment at C in the ratio 3:1. So what is going to be that perpendicular line?
Done, sir. Done, sir.
Okay.
We can move forward.
Okay, okay. So let's wait 2 more minutes, then we can continue. The solution is not tough. You can easily get that, and the last question will remain. You can see that last question, and if you want to leave that session, you can leave, and then we will discuss the solution and end the session.
I think, sir, we have one more question.
Only one question is remain. Uchiha want to annotate. Do you want to annotate here? No. Let me see the responses. Only 12 responses. Okay. 55 participants, only 21 responses. Okay, it's taking time. Is that it is calculated? Is it? So let me tell you the idea.
No, sir, it's quite easy.
Okay, we have these two lines. Point A. This is point. This is point A. This is point B. And it says that a line is perpendicular to this line, which intersect line segment AB is at C here, and the ratio is given is 3:1 kind of thing. So and asking further what is going to the equation of this line. So what you can do, you need to find the equation of this line which pass through AB is equal to point form if you want, and find the slope. Equation means you need to find the slope of this line joining which pass through AB, and using the point M1 into M2 formula, perpendicular thing is equal to -1, you can find the slope of this line. Once you find the slope of this line, now using the section formula, you can exactly find the coordinate of this point. And using the 1 point form, you have already slope and 1 point. So y minus y1 is equal to slope into x minus x1. You can give the answer for that. Now let me see the responses. 1 minute
sir.
more. 1 minute more will be. You can easily get that. Then we will discuss the solution of it. So can we move, or anybody is solving
Yes,
the
sir,
solution?
we can move.
Sir, we can.
Okay. So solution of that, just now I told the idea, the same thing is that find the slope of perpendicular line. How you will find that? You have already point A 1 0 and point B 2 3. So using slope formula, what is that? Y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. When you calculate this, you will get 3. Slope of this slope of line which pass through A and B is 3. Now slope of perpendicular line. So using the formula, m1 into m2 is going to be -1. So if you substitute, you have already m1 as 3 and need to find the perpendicular slope of perpendicular line, which is going to be -1 by m1, means -1 by 3. Once you find the perpendicular line, slope of perpendicular line, now need to find the intersection coordinate of intersection point. So section formula, already you have the given ratio. Using section formula, when you calculate, the coordinate of this point is going to be 7 by 4 and 9 by 4. Okay. Now, when you find the coordinates, now only the 1 point for slope point form, 1 point form, whatever the form you needed, you can use that and find the equation of the line. That's all. So general form is 2x plus 6y minus 17. Which option is going to be correct for this? Is
None of the above, sir.
2x, option 3. Okay. Now let's move to the next question, because many of you are going to leave.
Yes,
Maybe.
sir.
So
That fraction will be next.
okay, so
Hello,
okay. Yes.
sir.
Yeah, hi.
Could you please repeat step one, sir?
Okay. So step 1 is need to find the slope of the perpendicular line.
Yes.
This line. So first find the slope of the line which pass through AB.
Yes.
So it passes through 1, 0 and 0.23. So using slope formula, you can calculate the slope of line which passed through AB first, this one.
Yes.
Now perpendicular, slope of perpendicular means M1 into M2 is equal to -1.
1.
Let's
Yes.
assume the slope is, this perpendicular is M2. So in that, substitute the value, you will get a slope of perpendicular line is -1/3.
Yes.
So without discussing the SSC, what is SSC? I want to discuss exact question. This is the question. An experiment is performed in an ideal condition to find out the velocity of a particle obeying the equation. This one, we have equation S equal to Vt, where the distance traveled inside a labeled glass.
I think, sir, it is in practice or something.
Oh, it is in practice, I mean, okay. Tube by a particle with an uniform velocity v is measured with respect to the time taken by t. Okay. Okay. The data collected by the repeating the experiment 5 times is shown in the table here. So S is given, T is given, V is varying here. So if we use the method
Your voice is not clear.
to
Your voice is breaking.
minimize
Voice.
the squares squared sum error, most likely velocity of the particle. Okay. Okay, let's check. I hope it's clear now. Am I audible? Am I audible right now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Am I audible right now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So using the minimum sum square error, minimizing the sum square error, you need to find which is most likely to the velocity of the particle. So as a hint, you can use the option values as V and calculate the SSC for each option, and then which is going to be the minimum. Using that, this is just somewhat calculative. So who wants to leave now? Participants can leave. This is all about just a calculative. Just need to be the substitute the value if you know that how to calculate the sum square error.
Sir, may I know?
Sorry, yeah, Anshu.
So what is SSE?
Okay, sum square error. So who wants to leave? I hope seen this question. This is the last question. Now I will back to before to this question. I want to give some information. What is SSC? Okay, then we will solve. Who wants to leave can leave. Who is going to be stay here can stay. Okay, because your next session is that time that I want to show you that question only. Okay, so let's see the who wants to solve also can continue to solve them. Who it's meant to talk about what is SSC. So I will be first discuss what is SSC. So what is SSC and what is use of for it is SSC in the short form called a short form of sum squared sum error. Sorry. It is calculated using this formula, which is this form yi minus mx I minus c. So let me tell you that if you
Yes,
have
sir.
equation, hello.
Sir, here
Yes.
M is what? Slope, sir.
Where is m is slope? Here is m is slope. That equation. So let me tell you the idea. Suppose, see, what is the, suppose a data is given. Okay, this is, suppose this is x, this is y, some data are given here, values of x and y, and said that suppose you have equation y is equal to 2x plus 3. A equation of a line is given. So if you want to calculate the sum square error of this line, for with respect to this data, what do you mean by that? Suppose this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7. So what do you mean by that? You need to, let's move this, this is like this. Now, what do you mean by this? Xi and this, Xi and Yi and Xi is substitute the values here. Let me tell you the scenario when I will solve and make it square and calculate the sum. What do you mean by this? Is means for the first point calculate like this is y and this is x. So this is going to be oh sorry, here is minus. So this is 3 minus 2 into y is 3 and x is 2. So 2 minus 3 whole square. Now this is sum sign. Next one is now y is 5 and x is 4. So 5 minus 2 into 4 minus 3 whole square plus this is 7y. So 7 minus 2 into 6 minus 3 whole square. Like that, if this data is given, this data is given, let's say this is something is here, the square of it. Now take the sum of it. So this is whatever the sum you will get, you need to calculate the whole, and suppose you got 40. So sum square error SSE for this line is this. Similarly, suppose there are so many equation is given, like let's say suppose this is equation of line L1, suppose line L2 is given, L3 is given, okay. So each time you have to calculate L1, L2 and L3, okay. Some means SSE you need to calculate. Suppose for L1 we calculated 40. Similarly, for L2, the equation of this line, suppose something is given y is equal to 3x plus 4, something is given. So same way you need to calculate SSE. Let's say this is 60. Okay. Just for example, I am saying for equation for line L3, some equation is given. Again, you need to calculate SSE with the same process. Let's say SSE for this line is 20. Now, saying to be the best fit line. Which line? So you have three line L1, L2 and L3. So which line is going to be the best fit for this data? Whatever the data is given here in this table.
Line 3, sir.
So it is apply for L3 because which is going to be the minimum. Best fit means which SSE is going to be minimum. That line is for that line is going to be the best fit with respect to that data, this data. Okay, got the idea? This is the mean here written. Calculate the SSE. So got the idea, Anju? What do you mean by SSE? What needs to calculate here? Now, can SSE be negative? Anyone can tell like SSE can be negative ever? Negative means value will be negative or positive? Never.
Can never be
No,
negative.
Sir,
SSC
I
can be
think
zero, but not.
a square is
Even
never
it's
negative.
minus.
It can be 0, but it will be never negative. Reason is it is the each term when you calculating you are taking the square of it. So it can be 0, but it will never be negative.
Negative,
It will
yes.
always be positive or 0. So as here the information is given. Okay. The next is given like for example given below 3 SSE values with among the following value will be depicted here. See, this suppose these 3 SSE is given. So which one is going to be the best fit?
4.
The minimum one. Yeah. For option A, 4, which is going to be minimum. 4 is going to be. So as just now I said, you calculated the each time L1, L2 SSE for each line and which is going to be the minimum. That line is going to be the best fit for this data. So why it is needed? The scenario for this, the geometric interpretation of this SSE is the simple one is, suppose data means, let me tell you the scenario also. Suppose this is x-axis, this is y-axis. So coordinate, let's say this is for x1, y1, this is x2, y2, this is x3, y3. So the information like this. Suppose this is x, this is y. So this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. So these points are here written, x3, y3, like this. These points are written. Okay. Now suppose the equation of line is like this given. This is, let's suppose this is L1, this is L2, this is L3, this is L4. Equation of these lines are given. Now, what do you mean by calculating SSE means? You are calculating somewhat like in what do you mean by this line is will be very close to, sorry, this line is very close to this point. That's the main thing to be the SSE. So similarly, which line is going to very close? Like if you calculate this line and distance for each point, so see that this is very larger. This is very far away. This line is going too far away. So when you calculate SSE, it will be bigger than this one line. Similarly, when you calculate SSE for this line, it will be bigger than this one. So we need minimum. So for the minimum, this line, when you calculate SSE for this line, it will be minimum to rest all L2, L3, L4. That's the meaning we are calculating. That's why the what do you mean by best fit is this line is going to be the best fit for this data. This data, I mean these points, because it is going to be the very close to this point. That's the main sake to be SSE and minimum SSE. I hope the got the idea also why
Sir,
this thing. Huh.
sir, in this we have got this as use the option values as V in S is equal to VT, and I don't get that part, sir.
Okay, okay. So yeah, okay, okay. We'll show you the question, then again we'll discuss. So the next one is when do we say the best fit in general? I told you the scenario. What do you mean by the best fit? We need to calculate and need to be the minimum of it. Which one is going to be the minimum? SSE, which is SSE is going to be the minimum. That is going to be the best fit. So now let's move to this question. This question is, I just told you the scenario here. This we have data, and see, an experiment is performed in an ideal condition to find out the velocity of a particle obeying the equation. A particle is a path is equation of that path which follow by this particle is equation of that line is that path is given as equal to vt. Okay. Now where the distance s is tells the distance, t times the time, and v tells the velocity of the particle. Okay. Okay, using that, this experiment done more time, like assume that, let's say, assume that particle velocity of particle is 2 and time and s is noted here. According to that, the data is calculated. Similarly, assuming that v is velocity is 1.5 and data is calculated here. Assuming that velocity is 2, data is sorry, mistake. The data with respect to time and s is calculated, and assuming that these are velocities are given. So which velocities best fill? Which velocity is going to be the best fit? Like suppose you have this data is given. Let me tell you in the here. Okay. See, if it is this particle is moving, this particle is following a path. This line s is equal to vt. Okay. So for a time and distance, suppose here is the particle and this distance is travel. So let's say yes, and in the time is t. In that time he travel with, suppose he told that this velocity of this particle is something we don't know, but in that time and distance is noted here. Okay. Time and distance is noted here. So that data is collected. So now here the option are V as changes. Here the options is this option. If you use the method of minimum square error, so which is going to be the which particle, which velocity is the best velocity? Means if you when you substitute s is equal to 2.5 t, s is equal to 2t, s is equal to t, and s is equal to 2.5 t, something is that. Oh, t 2t 1t or something is 1.5 t, 1.5 t. So you have, see that you have 4 equations and you have this data. So you need to calculate SSE for each equation, and which SSE is going to be minimum, which is that velocity is going to be the best fit. That's the meaning. That's the asking here. Now can you tell me, all of you, calculate the, let me know which option is going to be correct. Only I've seen 9 responses. 3, 2, okay.
Sir, after finishing this, actually, I have one clarification, sir. Can I ask that?
Okay, let's finish this. So
Yes.
let's move to the solution of it, because only I'm looking 28 participants are here, so I don't know. There's anyone is solving this?
Sorry, sir.
All of you are solving? Okay, let's wait 2 more minutes. So do we have general query or particular activity or something? That
So we
Particular query, the tutorial, sir. Week 2 tutorial 1.
tutorial 1. Okay.
Sir, actually, I have
Okay, after this we'll discuss.
a doubt with this particular sum, sir. I cannot understand, or at least I cannot understand how to solve that, approach that
One
problem.
more also is there, sir.
Sum.
So sorry, sir.
Some.
Sir.
What?
Actually,
What's your doubt?
I don't know how to approach a problem.
Okay.
I've posted that in the chat.
Okay. Safe landing kind of thing for that. For that
Yes,
question.
sir.
Okay, so doubt is that how it will be, like your doubt is like it will intersect, or your doubt is are you unable to solve that?
My doubt is I cannot understand the question properly.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Yeah, Anju.
sir, am I audible?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
sir, even I
Yes,
have a
Sunasri.
doubt in activity question number 5. I mean, fifth activity.
Okay, let's discuss this one. Let's finish this. I told the all scenario for this question is already. Already yes and t is given. You need to find va is 2.5, v is equal to 1.5, v is equal to 2, 1, and each time you need to calculate the sum square error using the formula here. Here is, what do you mean by that? S minus Vt. So S minus 2.5t you have to calculate. This one, sum of S minus 2t whole square, for with respect to these data you have to calculate each time, and S minus t whole square, and sum S minus 1.5t whole square. Four things you will calculate. You will get these one by one, and when you take the sum, it is going to be 109, 33, 16, and 160. So which is going to be minimum is 16. So V is equal to 2 is going to be the minimum sum square here. And geometrically you can see these are the points in shown in 3, 19, 12, 14, whatever the points are here is just shown here. You can see that for S is equal to 2t is very close to all these points rather than these lines. So this is all about for this slide.
Sir,
Huh.
sir, you will take a doubts in this class only. Like I have a doubt in graded assignment question.
Okay. Okay. So let's let's take the doubt here. Otherwise,
Okay, sir.
if you don't have time, you can ask in tomorrow office hour also.
Yes,
Okay,
sir. I
or
have no
Trying to
tomorrow
get
you
also
it
I
can
have
get
from
it
doubt.
also.
sir. This I have been four
So the thing is,
hours.
if you have doubt, you can tomorrow is office hour.
Sir, this doubt actually I've been trying for last 2 3 days with the forum, but I'm not able to get the proper answer in whatever email is typing. So that's why I want to do it in.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Narendra. Yeah. What's your doubt? Okay, I am here. I am
Yes, sir.
stopping
Sir,
this one.
if you go to week 2, tutorial 1,
Okay, just 1 minute. This is going to be.
yes, sir.
Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Okay, just a minute. There is a error happening. Just 1 minute. I'm unable to log in the portal.
Can I share it? Can I share it?
Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. It will be rectify soon. Oh. It was previously correct. Now it's showing red. I think my internet is also slow.
I shared it, sir.
Okay. Okay.
I stopped sharing.
Okay, now it's fine. Let me share the screen. Okay, week 2, which tutorial? Week 1. Sorry, tutorial 1.
Week 2, tutorial 1.
Okay.
So if you go to 1 minute 18 seconds, you can see the question there.
Okay. 1
Okay.
minute 80 second. Okay.
In that question, everything is okay, sir. Only the second question, which says, what is the price of mobile A in December? This is the question, sir.
In December.
Okay. And you can go to 8.28.
Okay.
You can go to 8.28.
Okay. 8.28. Okay.
So wherein the instructor has given the full answer for the first question, like a graph of the whatever problem is given, the graphical representation has been given here. Okay.
Okay.
Based on that, he is finding the slope of the line.
Line. Okay. Yes.
Between June and January.
Okay. Yes.
Between June and January, he is finding the slope.
June and January. Okay. Here is December, January, February, March. He find the slope of the line between March and January.
March and June, it will be straight line because it's all 8,000. Then every
This
month
one.
it is increasing by 250 rupees.
Okay.
Up to
This
January.
one. Okay.
Up to January.
Yes.
Then it is
Yes.
reducing by 500 every month. So this is
Yes.
the one. And in the question number 2, what is asked in 1.18 is what is the value of the mobile phone in December? So you can jump to 9.52. Video 9.52, sir. 9 minutes 52 seconds.
Okay. Okay.
So where even still further, sir, where he says directly from the graph, he says x coordinate as December, and he takes
Uh-huh.
it to the line, and the y coordinate corresponding is 9,500. Directly he is answering from
Huh.
the graph.
Huh. Okay. So then what is the problem?
My doubt is whatever
Huh.
slope, whatever the equation of the line the instructor has given is not matching, sir.
Mm-hmm.
For example, for December, what is the what it is written in the equation is 250x minus 7750. That is
Mm-hmm.
the equation of the line. Correct, no, sir?
Okay. Y is equal to
Equation
250x plus
x
7250. Okay.
750. In this, if you don't have that x in y-axis, the values which is shown, I'll just you can close it if you think it is not there. Only with
Mm-hmm.
the equation of the line for x, what is the number you have to substitute so that you can get the value of the y?
When you substitute x is equal to 9 because this is in December, so x is equal to 9 you need to substitute here.
So 9, if you substitute 9 into 250 will be
Mm-hmm.
1750, sir.
Okay.
1750 plus 7500 will be more than 9. How, sir? 9? December is showing us 9. That is why you have put 9,
December
sir.
is here is showing 9. So
Okay,
for
9.
that the value is here 9500 is here.
No, sir. 9 into 250.
What is going to be then?
We'll just calculate, sir. 1 second. 9
250 into 9. This is 0. This is 5. And this is 4. Okay.
9 into 250 would be 1750 plus 7500.
7000. Is that?
So 7500. If you add it, will become 9,950, sir. I mean 0, 5, 7, 12. 9250. But answer should be 9,500.
Okay.
Correct, no, sir?
This calculation is correct?
No,
This is 0. 4 9 18 22. Okay, this is correct. And
yes,
need to
sir.
add okay 7250. Okay. Okay, when you add this, you get 0055729. Sorry, here is 9. This is correct, right? 9500 is coming correct. I just made it wrong. I made it here. When you add these two, you will get 2245, and this is
Sir, y is
okay, fine.
equal
This is
to
2245. This is 9. It is correct.
no 9 into 250, which is 0, 9 to the 45, 5, 4, 9 to the 18, 2250.
Okay, this is correct. This is correct. There is no issue. This is
7,000,
correct.
9,000. If you substitute, you have to substitute 9 in the December.
Yes. So this is correct. This is not wrong. This is correct. Okay. In front of you, I'm just calculating. Okay.
No,
Anyone
but
else have doubt?
yes, sir. One more. The last. If you put for July, up to July, you have to put 3 in that. No, sir.
Here is just after July it is 3.
No, it shows for if you're taking 9 for December, then for July you have to take 4, or
3.
June you have to take 3.
Sorry, July for 4, June is 3. Sorry, for June this
July.
is 3, July 4.
So July, when you take it as 4, 4 into 250,000, 1,000 plus
Still
7,000.
it work. Still it work. Still it will work. Because this is now just I calculated. Yeah, this is correct. So it will So what you're asking now?
No, for
Like
me,
you are
when I
not
was,
getting the correct answer
yeah,
still?
yes, sir. The calculation I was trying, it is
So
not
you are
coming.
making the calculation mistake now, I think. That's why, because I just calculated, I got correct answer. So maybe you are making calculation mistake because the equation of the line is correct.
Equation of the line is 9x into 2,250 into x plus 7,250, no, sir?
Okay, so now you can check your calculation. The all things is here correct. So check your calculation. Anyone
Yes,
else
sir.
have doubt?
Sir,
No,
even I
thank
have
you,
doubt.
thank you.
Okay, what is your doubt?
Sir, activity 2,
Hmm.
question number 5.
Activity 2.2.
Yeah,
Okay.
question number 5,
Question
sir.
number. There is no question number 5. Question number here is only for 2.2, right?
No, sir, 2.5, sorry.
Here is also question for 4 questions
Yeah, sir,
only.
last question. Fourth one.
So through which of the following points to line of slope 0? So
Sir,
which is going
second
to
and
be?
third I did not understand. Because
Okay. Mhm.
it is parallel to y-axis.
So let me okay. So okay,
So
my
slope is
question is
not
suppose
defined, no, sir.
suppose here is a point, okay? I am drawing a line which pass through this line, this point, and parallel to x-axis. So what is the slope of this line?
0.
So 0 have, right? Slope have 0, still it is passing through this point.
Yes, sir.
So now what is doubt here? Still, are you able to connect here? Through
No,
which
sir,
of the
parallel
following
to
point?
y-axis.
No, slope is given 0, right? So how it will be parallel to x-axis? Here
You
is
see the
question is asking
third, third point, sir.
still third point. Suppose the point is here minus so what is there here minus something, right? Minus 0 point, okay, 0 something is here very close to this here, minus 0.05 and 0. So this line itself, x-axis is still passing through this point as having slope 0.
Okay, sir.
So what is in this question is, if it is here is a point, there are infinitely many possible line which pass through this point. So asking for, is there any line which pass through this point and having slope 0? Yeah, this is a possibility, because you can draw a line which parallel to x-axis can pass through that point also, right? Now
Okay,
is it
sir.
clear?
I understood. Thank you, sir.
Anyone else have doubt, or we can close the session now? Okay.
Thank you very
So
much, sir.
yeah, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, sir.
Almost we have done. I'm stopping now. Let's end the session now. Thank you so much. Good night. Good night to all of you.